Welcome back, data leaders, to Insight Builder channel. We will supercharge Athena with AWS Wrangler in this video. Before that, we will have some basic understanding of what is a database. You might be wondering, what is a simple database doing in a Athena and Glue Catalog AWS Wrangler video? It has a huge amount of importance. Just understand the basics. Database is a server plus a software application that stores data of any type and provides the data back to you if you ask for it. That is a database. Database server can have many databases inside it. Each database can have many tables inside them. And each table stores data as simple tuples. Tuples are considered as a list. This is the basic of a database. Database application softwares that are very prominent in this market is MySQL, Postgres, SQLite. These are all open source applications. When it comes to cloud database servers, we have Redshift, RDS, and in Google GCP also we have their own versions of database servers. And on your on-premise, there might be HP, Dell, IBM servers which will host these applications. That is about database. Now comes the prerequisite. In order to understand Athena more deeply, you need to understand Glue Catalog. Glue Catalog tutorial, I had already done a video on that and I have uploaded it. The link for that will be shared in this video. Kindly watch that. Once you watch the Glue tutorial, you will understand why I am specifically talking about database here. Because Glue Catalog is actually a database server. A database server that holds the information about your data inside the AWS ecosystem. You will, as we go further into the video, I will be showing you some of the example how this is the case. Right now, keep this in your mind again. Data catalog or Glue Catalog is basically a database server, a simple database server. Next, before Athena, was there something, or are there alternates for Athena? Yes, in fact, Athena is based on open source tools like Hive and Presto. Hive is Hadoop user experience application, which is similar to a SQL workbench in a regular small database. You can use dbviewer is another one of the workbench, SQL workbench, where you can write the queries and send it to the database for getting the data. In case of big data, there are other query applications like Hive, Spark SQL. And in these cases, when you are not using AWS and if you are using general querying applications like what is listed here, there will be a Hive metastore or a Spark metastore. Metastore in case of big data is similar to Glue Catalog. Metastore is again a database server that holds the information about your data. You can see the logo, you can see the picture of Spark SQL, how it is linked with Metastore. Metastore is a very important concept. And once you understand that Glue Catalog is basically, or Metastore basically is a database server, it will be much more easier for you to work with AWS Wrangler and Athena. Let's come to the important discussion. What are we going to learn by using Athena? Before we go and query Athena using AWS Wrangler, we have to first of all understand how Athena looks in the web console, AWS web console. After that, we will be understanding the various methods in AWS Wrangler, which has been imported in this examples by the alias WR. These are the various methods. We will be going through the examples of these methods as a demonstration in the next video. In this video, what we will be next doing is that we will have a live understanding of how Athena web console looks. After that, in the next video, we will be building a complete pipeline where we start with text files or comma separated files, move it to glue catalog, then query it using Athena, and then make a SQL join of two tables and write the data to S3. If it sounds complicated, it's actually not. By the end of this video, you will be able to do such kinds of activity with utmost ease. Without further ado, let us go to the Internet Explorer where we can see our AWS Glue page. If you go and search Glue in this search bar, you will see that you can get the tool AWS Glue. If you click that, you will get this page. Same way, if you go to search bar and if you click Athena, if you type Athena, you will get the application here. You click that link, this particular window will open. This is how the Athena query window will look. Let me go back to AWS Glue console and show you something. AWS Glue console has databases and has tables. As I told you, Glue catalog is basically a database server which contains many databases. So see, look at it, there is lots of databases. And each database, for an example, if I go into Learning DB, it will contain many tables. This is why I have been insisting that Glue catalog is basically a database server. The question is, what kind of data does Glue catalog store? Glue catalog stores the data of your data. It's a little confusing, but let me go a little deeper and explain to you. This is the table name, and the table name has a location variable, location column, and in the location column you see where the table is stored. It is stored in S3 destination folder earners. Okay, that is why I am telling this Glue catalog table stores the information about your data. If I go to this location, if I go to this S3 bucket, you will see that I have already stored my data there. What we are planning to do is, we are going to do this entire process without even coming and touching the web console. This is the web console that you are seeing here. We want to do everything without even touching the web console. It has its own benefits. Here you can see the data has been stored, the CSV file. That is what I was telling. This is the S3 bucket. Just a minute. Let me refresh the page. The page has not rendered properly. This is the S3 bucket that I am talking about. And you can see the name earners here. And if you go here, you can see the name earners here. So the top earners table is stored in this location. That is why I was explaining the basics of database. Next comes Athena. When you are querying the table in Athena, the table right now is top earners. When you query it in Athena, we will use simple SQL commands only. We will use that. There is no any new syntax or new set of variables and commands that you need to master. If you know SQL, if you are capable of doing basic joins in SQL, left, right, inner and outer join, you will be comfortable with Athena. Now we are going to just run the query. Select star from Learning DB is the database I have from top earners, and I run. When I click run again, or run, in fact in your case, you will see the data has populated here. All this activity we can completely do it from AWS Wrangler. We are going to see that how in the next video. Coming back to this presentation that we were doing, I would like to recap. We started by understanding what is a basic of database. We understood how Athena has been developed from the open source tools that is already available in the market, and how Metastore and Glue catalog is linked. Then we described what we will be doing with respect to Athena and what are the methods that we will be concentrating. And in the next video, stay tuned for that. We will be working on ingesting the text file into S3 glue catalog and then query it with Athena, then write the query results to S3 bucket. All this will be done from Jupyter Notebooks. The data for this will be already shared. It is in the GitHub. The link will be there in the description. Stay tuned for the next video. See you guys. Have a nice day.